Hello, Aquarius. Ladies, welcome back to Will's Cartomancy Tarot. What I'd like to do is just going to give you your 2020 romantic reading. And ladies, this reading is valid until the end of this year. Ladies, I've decided to go on and use my regular cards today. It's already shuffled and displayed as we see here, okay? In addition to using two additional oracle cards to just give you a bit more pertinent advice into your yearly situation, okay? And ladies, if this reading resonates, while going through it, go on and just give it a big thumbs up. And if you've yet to subscribe to my channel, please take a few moments to do so now. Ladies, I'd just like to go on and get started with a few general observations, and then we'll just go on and get into your cards here just to see the predominant male or men energy that I'm kind of seeing coming towards you this year. Okay? Just looking at these cards here, I'm seeing a very strong or controlling type male. He seems to me to be, stout. He might even be a bodybuilder, ladies. Okay. I feel that you will have a very strong or feel a very strong soulmate or karmic type connection. And this man, ladies, unfortunately, he may be married, or if he's not already your husband, or he might be committed or maybe a bit unavailable. I'm kind of feeling, like I said, it could be multiple men that you have in this reading. I'm also seeing a male that's very tall and very ambitious. I'm also seeing a male from your past too, the one who appears very depressed, yet I kind of feel he still wants to settle down in some way. And I'm also seeing a male that's very, very communicative. Okay. So I'm going to go on and get started and start right off with looking at your card at the bottom of the deck here. We have that Seven of Diamonds there. So this represents both. Actually, it can represent two various signs here, but I like to go on and get started with the Earth sign. So it's Taurus, Virgo, as well as Capricorn. And this card is certainly all about communications and calls and uh, telephonic exchanges of all sorts. So some of you might even be, in fact, waiting for some type of a phone call or some type of communication from this male, or you may have received that phone call. But I'm kind of feeling that this person appears to be a bit nervous, or perhaps you might be a bit nervous waiting for this call. But I'm getting the sense that this person is very open-minded and very talkative. He may even work sales or does some PR work, or maybe a social worker, a counselor, a therapist, or even a telephone operator, or does something perhaps in telemarketing. Or with this card too, ladies, he could potentially be a lawyer. Okay, so let's go on and just get started here and start with your card here that falls over here to your look at your past situation. Here we have that Ten of Clubs, and that also represents an earth type sign. Okay, Leo, Sagittarius, I'm sorry, a fire sign, Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. Okay, and the ruler, ladies, of this card is Jupiter. And this card shows a very strong or muscular type male, possibly, like as indicated, maybe a bodybuilder, or he's very protective. I'm feeling very controlling. And I see that he can be a bit overbearing at times. And I'm feeling a very burly type person, even potentially hairy person, bearded, that might be in a very, in terms of work, a very high position, or has a high position, or might even be a director or manager, or even potentially works in maybe the food and beverage industry as well. What I'm kind of getting here with that card there. Okay. And so the Ace of Hearts here represents him. So it's no further indication of, discussing, but of course, this represents some water sign, Pisces, Cancer, and or Scorpio. And then we have this Eight of Diamonds there. And that also represents um, a Capricorn, a Virgo, or either a Taurus. Okay. And one thing about this card, ladies, the rulers of this card is Uranus and the North Lunar Nodes. Okay. And this card, is all about destiny or success or either karma. It's all about you really having a feeling that you kind of have a karmic connection with someone, or that you perhaps maybe known them in a prior life, that I'm kind of getting here. So it shows that this person, or you're gonna feel, this karmic type connection with this person that I'm feeling, particularly these men all year, around here. And then along with that, you have this Ace of Clubs, and that represents a fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. And with this card, ladies, this card is all about, a serious relationship, or wanting a serious relationship, or an agreement, or kind of, strengthening love bonds. So therefore, this energy definitely, it forebodes well for some type of reunion, or something that somebody perhaps normally that you dealt with before, that's going to maybe come back into your life. And for some of you, it might even be, even someone new that might be forthcoming, that I'm kind of getting here. Okay. And one of the things with this, when you have that card, it usually represents some type of repeated action, or a repeated occurrence with someone perhaps that you've already had some dealings with. Okay. And as I said, the Venus is the ruler of this card. And, it also connects a lot with earth signs. So you have a lot of earth energy in your reading here. Okay. So it shows that this person might even have yellowed type complexion, but he's very self-contained, and might be a contractor, or, in fact, ladies, he might even be a union worker with this card. Okay, so let's move right along and look at your next card here. We have the Six of Spades there, and that card connects with, of course, air signs. So Gemini, Libra, and or Aquarius, and the ruler is Saturn. And this card is all about official business, ladies. So he certainly, I'm feeling, ladies, very educated. He might, again, works as a judge or a lawyer, or even with some type of government or military type facility, or with a hospital or airport, or but he's certainly an executive of some sort. And like I'm seeing two distinct men here. One is, it looks like this one appears to be a bit tall and slim, and the other one appears to be a bit burly, or kind of, heavy set but not overweight, I'm feeling, but maybe very muscular, that I'm kind of getting here with this. But this man, rest assured, he looks like he's some type of an executive of some sort, that I'm kind of getting here, looking at that card. And just moving right on to the next card. Okay. That represents, a Capricorn, Taurus, and or Virgo. And the ruler of this card is Pluto. And this card sometimes have an effect of representing deadness, or, numbness. And it's all about, major changes, including ending some type of in a relationship. It's a transformation. It shows depression, really acceptance of something that may or will become, outworn. Even a situation where you kind of seem like you're kind of turning your wheels and going through the same stuff over and over again with the same person. And it's all about, ladies, relinquishing that guilt that you've been storing up. Okay. So many of you, here, because this card is more so in the future. So many of you might, in fact, find yourself in a repeated situation that kind of turns out to be not really what you kind of expected. Okay. Because I see that you really care so deeply in this person, ladies. And then last but not least, you have that Nine of Spades that denotes an air sign. And Saturn and Neptune are the rulers. And this card is all about stability and kind of reliable situations. And it shows a very stable and or confident type person, one with very dark features, or potentially tan. He could even potentially be a maintenance worker, or like works in the boating type industry, or maybe near water. I'm feeling dock or a marina, or like the harbor type area. Does something with cruise ships, okay? Or even potentially, ladies, he might even be a security officer. So, ladies, you might ask now, what do all of these cards have to say about my situation? It seems to be coming up, which may have already started with you guys until the end of this year here. So what I'm going to do is combine all of these cards to just give you a story, ladies. So many of you, I'm feeling, will kind of want to kind of establish a very solid yet nurturing relationship with a man I'm feeling with whom you feel destined and with whom you feel a very strong karmic connection. Okay. Or some of you just might want to just strengthen the bonds that you kind of share that connects to two of you. Even potentially, ladies, making your relationship official, and that includes even possibly getting married. But I'm kind of feeling that, ladies, things might take a suddenly, turn for the worse. And there could be a separation and or a divorce because I feel you're gonna feel a sense of restriction because you have spades surrounding this card, okay? And it takes on this card is gonna take on that negative energy I'm kind of feeling. And I'm feeling that it's gonna be due to, your lover's controlling type attitude, okay? So I just wanted to just give you a bit more pardon advice into your situation, ladies. And as you, deal with your romantic situation this year, just remember, to try to, just looking at this card here, try to find balance in your situation because it looks like that a lot of you might be stretched a bit too thin and you may be kind of having a problem, really focusing on what's most important. And this card is kind of suggesting that maybe you want to just kind of take your mind off things and kind of do what's really needed at this time so that you can ensure that the joy and the stability that you seek will be forthcoming, ladies. Okay. So ladies, this is what I have for you. I certainly hope that this reading has offered food for thought. Remember, if you have yet to subscribe, please take some time to subscribe. And if this reading resonated, go on and give it a big thumbs up. If you've yet to subscribe, ladies, please take a few moments to do so now. Okay. And if you like a more personalized reading, you can contact me at WAT61073 at gmail.com. Thanks a lot.